Good morning. Hello. I'm Claire Louise. Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. For today, Monday, the 15th of February. Happy Valentine's Day for all of those of you that are still on Valentine's Day. And for those of you that aren't. Look at my rose. Got a beautiful rose from my friend. Sweet. How's everyone going today? So, as usual, I'm going to pull out cards for the collective and do some channeling for the collective, see what we need to be told today about what's going on in the energies. If you haven't watched the energy update for today, Monday the 15th, it's about dreaming something up. It's also about moving on from something that was painful as well and having a realization that it's actually better once you've moved on, and a relief, you know. Hello, Arabella. So I'm going to do the general channeling, yeah. And then if you want a mini read from your higher self, then just look at that pinned comment there in the live, because it tells you it's by donation. You can use Super Chat, Super Sticker, or there's a PayPal link in there as well. Donate either way, anything, either way. And if you've got a question for your higher self, then please put a Q, capital Q, at the start of your comment so that I can find it easy, because I don't have time to read all of the comments now. Hey Marge, hey Linda, hey Nadine, hey St. Louis fam, hey Lynetta. Oh, I had a great day off. Kind of off. Kind of off. A lot of people buying deeper dives. I mean, it was like constant yesterday. And I made that video. But yeah, it was really nice. I had a really lazy day. Watched a movie. Spent a lot of time by the pool. So good. Ate a lot of food as well. I was hungry yesterday. Thank you for asking. And thanks for all your likes. You're clicking like on this video already. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Kelly. So what did you think of my self-love Sunday idea? How bizarre, huh? I woke up and had that idea. Because I woke up with that frame of mind, you know, it was a day for me. It's like, oh, is it my day today? And just being able to stay in bed and not get up for this. Not that it bothers me getting up for this. I always wake up like before 6 o'clock anyway, or 6 o'clock at the latest. So, which I did yesterday too, but just like, oh, I can stay in bed. I can stay in bed and I can watch movies and stuff. So I did. And I got up at about 9 o'clock. Got out of bed at 9 o'clock anyway. Went and had a swim. Ate some food. Hey, Bonnie. Let's get some cards out. So yeah, did you all like that video? So I'll be doing one a week. Self-love Sundays, about the stuff that I use, because it's nice, hey? I mean, I know we focus on the heavy stuff all the time. Hey, Shah. Yeah, we focus on the heavy stuff. I focus on the heavy stuff and the healing and stuff. But, you know, self-love, we've got to actually put it into practice too. And we've got to actually do things. Do stuff, you know, to make us feel better too. I mean, not that we're supposed to be searching outside of ourselves for that. Oh, something going on with this. My iPad doesn't want to work on YouTube anymore. It's an old iPad mini. And it keeps on saying it wants to update, but there's no update there for it. I think maybe it's just too old. I might have to delete YouTube and then try it again. Had a really good day. How about everyone else? Hi, Jen. I want to be on my live. Time to restore. Yeah, I was getting that in the energy update, that it's a day for dreaming, introspection, that kind of thing. Doesn't want to go on. It's time to restore today. Maybe a time for a nap. I won't be napping. I'll be making the energy updates for next week. Hey, Chris. I will be making the energy updates for next week. Today. Apple does that. Yeah, it's just old, you know. I think it's just too old. Too old to be compatible with the apps and stuff that they're making now. They don't make it for stuff that's like that old. Yeah, it's working now. Hey, Sabrina. Hi, Gabe. Hi, Nina. Okay, let's get some more cards out. So, time to restore. get one of these out. You'll have a nice Valentine's Day. Did anyone do anything special for it? Particularly special for Valentine's, I mean. Ice storm. Wow. Ooh, stay home from work. Nice. Yeah. Ideal. I love it when the weather matches the energies, right? It gives us a break. I mean, we don't get ice storms here. We get rain now. It rains at the right time. Not that I go out anywhere much. It's your first live, Bonnie. Welcome. Hey, Timothy. Let's get some cards out. Didn't straighten my hair today. Thank you, Nina. You all enjoyed that, did you? Self-Love Sundays. I just had a look. It's had nearly 400 views, which is pretty good for a first thing. Yeah. I'm going to do hair care. I'm going to do the unboxings because I've ordered like a shitload of stuff for my hair. Because I was doing all this research. It's like, oh, I want that and I want that. And so like, sat home and didn't cry. Yay, Timothy, you didn't cry. Good job. Morning, Kathy. And Marge. You're getting over it. Healing yourself, Timothy. It's a good thing. Sleeping Beauty's dream. See how connected they are to the energy update today. Soul journey. Power of imagination. Inner strength. What we're imagining today, we're imagining a reconciliation of sorts. It might be with somebody. It might be bringing somebody new. And it might be like a soulmate you don't know kind of thing, calling them in, imagining that. It could be bringing something back into your life that you had before, like passion or, some kind of feeling that you've had before. It doesn't have, when I say reconciliation, it doesn't have to be with somebody you've already met in this muggle world already in this lifetime, you know. We could be dreaming all kinds of things today. It's very dreamy. Inner strength. We all know the story of Sleeping Beauty who got prickled by a spindle and fell into a deep sleep. This card shows Sleeping Beauty asleep. Her hair thick like thorns surrounding a castle. Imagine if your soul could wander while you sleep. What places and people would it visit? Envision what kind of journey you could have. Your soul's not tied to a certain place. It's able to tear down walls and scale a hedge of thorns. Like the bird Sleeping Beauty gently holds in her hand, your soul is ready to be freed and soar to all the places in your dreams. Dream big and dream. It's more imagine great things happening. I don't know, there's some magic about today, isn't there? Oh, that reminds me. It's the 15th today. I've got to start having this on my person. This crystal that my crystal man gave me. Oh my God, he made a rose quartz heart pendant. And I told him it's mine. I'm going to go in sometime soon and buy it off him. Big too. Yeah, we're imagining things today. Not imagining things like making shit up, you know. But yeah, kind of making shit up. Not making shit up, making good stuff up. My iPad doesn't want to play today. Oh, hang on. I need to moisturize. Now I've got two of these out. I can have one here and one by the bed. So some of you have ordered some of this L'Occitane stuff. That's cool. What have I missed? First card, Maria. Time to restore. No surprises because of the energy update, you know. Wow. Another good day, Linda. Oh no. Yeah? Rah. Watch out for Linda. Hey, Christine. Today was a good day, Nina. Just relax, was with the kids. Nice. You got my stuffed animal. Oh, that's sweet. What's happened with Chris? Ha. Oh, you had Tim's cry. Hi, Paula. Rah. It's kind of good to be angry sometimes. Oh, you know what I smashed this morning? My crystal deodorant. I dropped it. I'm gonna get another one because they're not good when they're all smashed. Like there's still a lot of product there, but it's jaggy. It's jaggy when you put it on. Ah, Sabrina, you're feeling cry or grieving. Could be what today's about. Let's get more cards out and see. Overheat. A big bruise on my arm from a massage. Wow. Painful, but good. You forgot it was Valentine's. I did too. I did that video and everything and didn't mention it. And then somebody, I can't remember who it was, posted, you know, it's because it was the 13th for them, it was the 14th for me, that it was International Self-Love Day and it was Valentine's Day. And I'm like, had no idea. I made that Self-Love Sunday on Valentine's Day. And I totally forgotten too. Feeling confident, Nadine, good. Oh, driving lesson, cool. Thank you, Jody. Let's get a goddess out and then we'll do you, Jody. Thanks for your donation. We've got two goddesses out today. One of my favourites is Pele. She's a volcano. Determination, it says. Of course, she's Hawaiian. Tempestuous goddess of fire and volcanoes, Pele is guiding you to find your own path and step in with determination. You'll find that you can do anything you set your mind to. Cool. So I wonder if we're dreaming of something today and then moving forward with it, or just getting determined to manifest it, maybe. It could be that. Let's put Pele in the plant. Thanks, Christine. And we've also got Allah as well. Allah, let's find her before her. What was that? Allah. Morality. Queen Goddess of Morality, fertility, death, and cycles. Allah is here to push you to align with your integrity. If you're in the right, she'll help you find justice. If you're walking the line, she's here as a reminder to do what is right, even if it's not easy. Walking your own path. There's a lot about our own paths here, isn't there? Walk your own path. Do it your own way. Go for what you want. Doesn't matter what anyone else wants. It doesn't matter what other people say that you should want to have or not. There's a lot of this coming through. At the moment, in private readings, there's a lot of that coming through. Let's put you there. See if you can both share that crystal and the plant. Yeah, they can. Okay. I'm overheating. I've seen all love on Facebook and people having babies and getting engaged. Oh, it hurts you a little bit, yeah. But what? It's your turn, right? It's our turn, isn't it? Pele doesn't mess around. I know. I love her energy. You got your daughter a locked journal earlier in the week for Valentine's Day and forgot about the actual day. Jody. Okay, let's do you, Jody. Will things get better at work or should I just apply for another job? Good question. Suggestion. Well, get what I want and go within. So what is it that you really want? What kind of work do you really, how do you want to feel in work is probably the better way of putting it. What do you want to get out of work? Not just money and stuff, but, you know, do you want growth? Or do you want it to teach you how to, and give you the practice of like being more confident? Or what do you want to get out of it? It's asking you to go within, maybe, yeah, these energies, dream that up, Jody. What would be amazing for you? Not just something you do for money. So many people just settle for money. But you should get a lot more out of your work. I get a lot more out of my work. Patience. So neither no, things aren't going to get better at work where you are, but it's not time to apply for another job either, because you've got patience and be artistic. You need to do this dreaming first and decide what it is that you really want, like what kind of work. And I'm not talking about the job. You don't need to decide what kind of work. I didn't know I was going to be doing this, right? I just knew, well, 21 years ago when I started this business, I knew that I wanted freedom. I wanted to be able to work with my own energies and when I wanted, So if I didn't feel like working, I didn't need to work. I wanted that freedom. I wanted to help people, and yeah, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be my own boss. There's all different things like that that I dreamt up, and then along the way, I added to it with all these things. And it wasn't necessarily about work. A lot of it was just kind of the lifestyle choices kind of thing. So while you're doing that, that is actually creating it, Jody, in your life. Then something will show up. Then it'll be time to move on from that work. But if you're in this energy that you're in at the moment, and then you just apply for another job, you'll find one that's exactly the same. We're co-creators in this, right? We've got to give the universe a direction that we want to go in. Can't just take whatever comes up, because we'll get the same kind of things over and over again, because we're in the same kind of vibration over and over again. So no, it's not going to get better, but you can make it better. But you will need to move on at some point when it shows up, when something that matches what you've dreamed up shows up. Because often when we say that, oh, you need to create it first, you need to decide what you want, people can say, well, I don't know what I want, I don't know what kind of job I want, I don't know, I don't know what the job title is or stuff like that. And it's not about the work. There's a lot of different jobs that can supply, like there's a lot of different businesses that I could do that supply me all the things that I get, and this is one of them. And this is one that showed up for me because it was in alignment with me. Remember those cards? Both said about our own paths, walking our own paths. Christine, thank you for your donation. Had a lot of dealings with the police and child protection. Very distressed. Oh no. Sorry about that. Yeah, but I don't know. It feels like stuff like this will happen at the moment because things need to come out and be cleared out, sorted out. People are getting triggered, right? But don't worry about it, Christine, because you're loved. The universe loves you. It's shaking things up to clear it out. So, when you start using like a new skincare regime or something like that, which I did what was it, 2 weeks ago, and I did have a little bit of a breakout. You get breakouts. And it's not because it's a bad thing, it's because it's starting to work, it's starting to clear it out. And so your alignment, Christine, has started to clear stuff out, and so it will be coming up again. But hopefully you'll be dealing with it in a different way, because empowerment, you've got to empower yourself, Christine. So you're on that path. So yeah, surrender to it. It will happen. This kind of stuff will happen when you change your vibration. It's like a breakout that you're having at the moment. Breaking out in spots in your life. So just one step at a time, take it slowly. You're preparing yourself for this. So it's stepping into your empowerment. It's learning about empowerment, and it's handling things in a different way than you did before, especially inside of yourself. It starts inside of yourself first. So calming yourself down, surrendering, realizing that the universe does love you, and that's why it's bringing this stuff up now to clear it out, because you've changed your vibration. You usually see the humor in everything. Yeah. But yeah, there's anger in there, right? So it needs to come out. Thanks, Maria. Oops. I hope you got that, Christine. Maria, there's been a new love interest from someone off the internet. Ooh, I'm excited to chat with him. He lives in a different country. Which country? Nigeria. Oh, interesting. General quieted heart travel. Interesting. maybe changing your mind about travel, about going, being somewhere else, something like that. And choose to change and criticism. So there's some interesting. Yeah, there's some kind of an energy. This person is bringing up stuff for you or will bring stuff up for you around travel, also about criticism. So maybe, I don't know, in a culture or something that has been criticized. I don't know. There's that person is leading you to change. Yes, safe to talk to them. I'm not particularly picking up that it's a romantic relationship that's going to progress, but they've got some clues for you. Friends, they've got some clues for you, and it's about travel, and it's also about criticism. So there'll be something around maybe the French or something like that. I don't know. It will change your mind. You know, it's like traveling when we go and see these different people with different mindsets and different cultures. It teaches us a lot. And sometimes we don't realize how closed and set in our mind ways that we are from our own culture. And it can be quite shocking sometimes when we realize, oh, I thought the way that we did things in my culture was best. But then I go into this other culture and it's like, no, it's heaps better. But from the surface, it doesn't look heaps better, right? A lot of people think that like Thailand is like poverty and stuff like that, and it kind of looks like that from the surface, but very rich place, really. Ooh la la, Maria. So yeah, go there. Hey, Leslie. Let me know, Christine, if you got the read. Anyway, it will have been in about 15 minutes into the show, so should be able to find it in the replay. Oh, you want travel abroad because you PTSD. There you go. It's going to open you up to that. Let's just switch that off. Thanks, Nina. Oh, and Chris. Type your question below. Okay. What do you guys want to tell you, Nina? Let's find out. To let go of something, meditate and cleanse. Yeah, very introverted day today. Wow. Listen to what's over. We want you to meditate, to let go of something, to listen to what's over now or what should be over now. You know, in the energy update, it was about finding a relief from realizing something that's over, or walking away from something that we were previously holding on to with a belief about it. And then when we actually set ourselves free from it, we feel this relief. Yeah. It feels like, Nina, you've had something that's kind of nagging at you in your mind. You've been trying to ignore it. And your higher self is saying meditate to finally let go of it, to give yourself permission to let go of it. Something's over, but you actually need to listen. Your mind's been going there a lot, but you just not wanted to go along with it. Interesting. Chris, don't know it's a love music. It built me a turntable from scratch to play my records. Oh, cool. Oh, Chris, you're funny. You're getting a lot of signs that it's not just a friend, Chris. How come you're not trusting yourself? So, yes, it's a friendship. It's transforming, but you're sabotaging it. Why are you doing that? Because you want to know. You want guarantees beforehand. You can't have it. You're sabotaging it, transforming to something else. There's nothing set in stone, Chris. Your life is for you to create it. So you're like, I want to go down that path, but I'm not letting myself go down that path because I want to guarantee that that path is going to lead to what I want. Well, like 100% gift with no challenges. But you can't have that. It's life. It's go down that path and stop sabotaging it. Celebrate. Who is aware? It's still Valentine's Day, Chris. You could actually go and celebrate it. You could make an effort. You could do something. Man, they need an energetic opening. If we're energetically closed, they won't come forward. Even if they're gonna come forward, we need to be energetically open. Maybe I told you the story of when I got together with Jared all those years ago. I kept on seeing him everywhere, hey, over a few days, and I knew. And before I'd even met him, I knew that my next partner was just around the corner. I was saying to all my friends like a week before that, I'm going to meet somebody. I can feel it. I'm about to meet someone. It's like everywhere I walk, I'm looking because I know that I'm about to meet someone. Anyway, he started showing up, and I'm like, pretty sure it's him. Pretty sure it's him. And so, but I started annoying myself because I wasn't like stopping and talking to him. I wasn't making a move on it, and so I went to the cafe one day where I'd seen him go, and I said to my guides, I'm staying here until he asks me out. I'm going to sit in this cafe until he asks me out. I'm not going to run away. I'm going to be open and stay, right? So I went to the cafe. I got myself a coffee and I sat there. And sure enough, he came along. And I must have been there for about 3 hours, right? And he was too. He didn't go away too. And then at one point, he was drinking coffee the whole time as well. I just had one coffee and then started drinking water and stuff. Otherwise, I would have been hyper. And then at one point, he got up and he walked past me and he said, I'm going to the bathroom. Can you just watch my bag? And I said, yeah. And that was his in, right? That was his in. And so when he came back, he's like, oh, do you mind if I join you? Oh, he said something on the way back, thanks and stuff like that. But that was the conversation started. And then, then he asked, I think we had from our separate tables a conversation like that. And he's like, oh, can I come and sit with you? So he did. And we chatted some more. He's like, do you want to go to the cinema? Thinking of going to the cinema. I'm like, yeah, let's go to the cinema. So we did that. And then exchanged numbers after that. But my point is I needed to be energetically open. I needed to get to that point where I was like, I'm going to sit here until he asked me out. Because it was annoying me. Ships passing all the time, And anyway, once we got to know each other, he said, that day I knew that I had to ask you out. He's like, I knew it. I just knew that I had to ask you out. I knew that I had to stay there in that cafe until I got the courage to talk to you. And I knew that you weren't going to do it, that I had to ask you out. I'm like, damn right. So, no, Christine, it was about 15 minutes. It was at about 15 minutes. Yeah. Thanks, Gabe. And thanks, Gabe, for your donation too. It's cute, Chris. I'm glad that we're a part of it, watching you fumbling. We're all stupid. We're all stupid when it comes to relationships. We're all turn into stupid teenagers and make a mess of it at the start, but but we're all like that. Yeah, it was about 15 minutes then. Gabe, what do you guys want me to know? I had some alcohol on. This isn't what you guys want you to know. I had some alcohol on Saturday night. Not a lot. I'm still feeling the effects of it. Because I don't know how long it was since I'd had alcohol. I wish I hadn't now. Gabe, forgive them and be vulnerable. Oh. Okay, this is about, when we try and hold on to someone because we don't want to resolve something. We want to fix it instead of resolving it. We want to resolve that relationship instead of realizing that it's unresolvable, and the resolution is actually to realize we're on different pages. It feels vulnerable to not keep on working on it, is my point. Sometimes we just need to let go. That's what I'm getting. Interesting. Challenging in service. It is challenging. Like I've said that again and again. Sometimes the most challenging thing and the thing that requires the most courage is to do nothing. I mean, it's to walk away. It's to not try anymore. It's our ego that wants us to stay in there and keep on trying and trying to fix it because we don't want to feel vulnerable. We don't want to feel like a failure. I don't know what kind of relationship they're talking about here, but someone needs to be forgiven here. But you're trying to, instead of forgiving them and walking away, or forgiving yourself and making a choice that isn't right for you anymore, you're kind of staying on in there and trying to fix it so that you don't feel vulnerable. But here you got the service card, so it's really going to help you out. It's almost like the universe has been giving you practice at something. Mm. Oh, cool. Going to Florida, Chris. I hope that makes sense, guy. Christine, will everything be okay? Could the police tell me to be true? Yes. Yes, Christine. Like I said, you've changed your vibration. And so you will be manifesting different things now. You got have a good time and own my idea. You've aligned to something better and now it needs to manifest. The world sorts itself out. I mean, you're not all the way there yet. You've not imagined like amazing things yet, but you've imagined better for yourself. You've got in a better vibration. So yes, the police will be picking up on that. Everyone will be picking up on that, and the universe will be rearranging itself. Yeah, because you're listening now. See, you're listening to your truth rather than listening to your fear, listening to what hurts you, listening to bad feelings. You're listening to more to positive feelings now. So important to shift to that. It's either some friends or one specific person. I was thinking it could be anyone, like friends, family, guide, anyone. So yeah, Christine, perfect. You're headed in the right direction, absolutely for sure. So yeah, everything will be okay. I mean, that's always true anyway, right? It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that it's going to be 100% gift. It never is. That's not life. Good to be careful, Maria. Oh, we've got the mystery. Mystery cat. Yeah, you've got to have your sense about you. Mystery. Meet Esmeralda. She's the sweet unknown and the allure of endless mystery. There are things that are impossible for our human minds to fully comprehend. The future is often obscured from our view, yet we must make decisions without knowing the ultimate outcome. Everybody? Chris? Gabe? I've said this kind of a lot to a few of you this morning already. The future is often obscured from our view, yet we still must make decisions without knowing the ultimate outcome. The mystery can feel dazzling and full of possibilities, or it can feel ominous and freeze us in our tracks. Esmeralda beckons us to make peace with the mystery. Let the great unknown sit beside you as you wash the dishes and fall in love and write your story and live your strange and winding life. Us on our unique paths. Well, the card's saying it. It's directly connected in with the stuff that we've been imagining and dreaming about. Yeah, and young men are the new thing. So in right now. Bunny. Did I get? Oh, I tell you what. PayPal is lagging again because I just got a PayPal thing in from someone that purchased a reading yesterday. So Hang on, I'm going to have to go into PayPal to check. I don't have another device here. Maybe I should keep my old phone after all. Nobody's buying it from me. People don't have money at the moment. There's a lot of people that want it. My old iPhone 10. So I'm going to have to check manually in PayPal because it's not sending emails. Oh, I see something. So sorry if I've... What's this? Oh, yes. Oh dear. I've got that money request from Arlie and she did it wrong and requested money from me. No. Wait. No, there's no donations in PayPal. Okay. Oh wow. Missed a lot of comments now. Bonnie, it's by donation. So if you use the super chat, super sticker function, or just check out the pinned comment now. There's a PayPal link in there. But yeah, it's pretty tricky with PayPal today because I don't know, the emails aren't working or something. They're very lagged behind. Not so far away. UK, France. Morning, Tez Mum. Okay, I think I've done everybody. Let's get more out. Let's get the homework out for today. My little brother is 16 and 2/3 younger than his wife. Eight years younger than yours. Dad, 9 years younger than his. Okay. And mine's 17 years younger than me. Thanks, Jill. Very mature though. Kinda. I don't know, it's hard, isn't it? Because it's got to be, I mean, maturity does come with age, unfortunately. Wisdom comes with age, right? We've got to have lived a lot of crap first. What if it isn't true? Yeah, look at that. Thanks, Jill. What if it isn't true? The thing you're telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it isn't true? It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart and ask the wise one within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? What if it's not true? Oh, Bonnie, it's not showing up. So PayPal really is messed up, right? Because it's not even showing up inside there. Dang. Oh, yes, it is. I can see it. See, I can see it on the money page. It's not showing up as a transaction now. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, let's do Bonnie. Yeah, maybe don't use the PayPal donations today because it's messed up. Bonnie, let me find your question again. Bonnie. I'm Sybil. Would love to know about new love coming in. Interesting. It's interesting that I just got that card out. What if it isn't true? because there's something about freedom here. Well, the cards come out, but there's something in that about you in relationships, but wanting to be free as well. Maybe the idea that you've got about relationships is constrictive and wouldn't give you the freedom that you want. Freedom and simplicity. It can be hard in relationships, but maybe you haven't seen that as an example. Maybe you haven't seen other people living freedom in relationship. Sure, there's a lot of people around. I mean, probably the majority, muggles, in relationships are clinging on to each other. You know, I've got messed up patterns in relationships. There's not that many great relationships out there. And there's something about security here too, like having a relationship with security. So right now, it's like you need to start dreaming something up, like what would a relationship look like with that freedom that you want within it. It's like me right now trying to imagine what it's like not to have all my time to myself, you know, because I've just got myself into this rhythm now. And yeah, I've been making more time for myself and space for myself. But to imagine living with someone in a relationship now and fitting it all in, it's different. And I know big changes coming for me as well. But you're kind of doing the same thing. You need to imagine how a relationship could be with that freedom in with it. Yeah, a new approach to looking something that's going to be more natural to you. It doesn't have to be what other people have lived or what other people want either. And so it seems to me, Bonnie, that you might have the desire, a soul desire for like a freedom within a relationship, maybe not clinging on to each other, always being together. But if you were to voice that to friends or anyone, they're coming from the muggle. I need to cling on to someone's sense, saying, "Oh God, no, don't go for that. No, you need someone that's going to be there all the time." You know, something like that. So it's like there's an approach that will be natural to you, your own path in relationships. You've got to get aligned with that first. Freedom. It's interesting. Guidance for your love life, Jill. Oh, much more, much better than you've had before. Okay, so Jill, sometimes we think, say if we've had a bad experience in a relationship, and who hasn't, right? Sometimes we think, oh wow, I'm not as great as I thought I was. I'm not aligned with much better for myself. I should like manifest, just try and manifest the next step up. We aim way too low. This is saying don't aim way too low just because of past experiences you've had. Be okay about past experiences you had and then reach for the stars, reach for what's best. Sometimes you see we have crappy lessons, crappy relationship lessons because we've been reaching too low. But this is anything as well. People do this with money too. They reach really low thinking, oh, I've only had this much money before, so I'll just go for the next step instead of going for what they really want. The expansion card is about great growth. It's about much more than you've had before. So being okay about that to reach for much more. So maybe, I don't know, maybe like Bonnie, you're around people that are reaching low and you think that you need to comply with that too. And be like them when you're meant for great things, you know. It's hard, you know. It's why I moved away from Byron Bay, because the people that I was around with, when my business started getting successful and it was really growing, the people that I was around there were not in that same mindset and telling me why would you want that? You shouldn't want that. You shouldn't want success. You shouldn't want money and stuff like that. And I couldn't be around it anymore. And so yeah, it happens. It's hard. It's hard to break away and allow ourselves to want much better, but be okay about it. It's part of your healing. So your love life, your higher self wants you to go up there, but much more, you know. Much better. Thanks, Nadine and Gabe. What are we doing now? Tarot. Yeah, it's one hell of a homework card. What if it isn't true? Wild. I've been getting so many signs lately. Gabe, is Tiff just a good friend, or is there more to it? Tiff. You got a question, Nadine? Oh, man, I'm not telling you. It feels like friendship. I don't know if it could be more, but there's something to it. Understanding and travel. The same kind of a spark in Tiff as there's in you. To be different and to do different things. So it could be a travel buddy or someone. Yeah, there's a spark, there's a curiosity in Tiff that's similar to yours. Be with nature and flowing. Find out what it is, I would say. Not saying whether it's romance. They're not saying whether it's romance, but go down that path. Go there. Go there, Gabe, and find out. Because you've got something in common. You're going to encourage it out of each other to do that. Okay, tarot. We're waiting for Nadine's question. Tarot. Oppression. Holding ourselves back away from something. What is that? Wow, yeah, PayPal is really behind. I just got another email from them, but it's still not about the donations. How can you not focus on it when it's so close? There's a delay in the camera, so it's really hard to. It's not going to do it, is it? I'm going to have to start the camera again. It's lagging anyway, so. It's a little bit hot in here. Or is it just me? Oh no. Scary card. We've been friends for 20 years, met through a different job. We used to take walks together. Yeah, nature, travel. You've got the same kind of spark inside of you. Interesting. Oppression, there we go. We've got focus now. Oppression. It's ourselves. We're oppressing ourselves. Hang on. Let's read it out the book. Oppression. What's holding you back at this time? It could be that you already know what it is, but you've not been able to say it out loud. It's time to acknowledge a state of entrapment that is happening in your life. This could be a negative relationship with someone, a fearful mindset, or some kind of an addiction. Yeah. Oppression may also indicate a lack of moderation or self-control. Know that you're fully capable of breaking free from these habits in order to look back on this time with a sense of victory and relief. See, there's that relief word again. Leaving something behind today that we actually feel a relief, and we thought that we'd feel sad or something, but we don't. We feel a relief to let it go. So interesting. It's so interesting because I let someone go towards the start of this year, bad energy, and then other people were saying, no, they got good energy, no, they got good energy. And then just in the last few days, I'm like, oh my God, that energy is really bad. And I said, I know. It's really interesting. It's like this, like the energy was under a shroud like that for other people, but I saw it early. So interesting. Know that you're fully capable of breaking free from these habits in order to look back on this time with a sense of victory and relief. Yeah, and that's what I feel is a relief. Something big needs to change. Wow. This card may also indicate that you may be too focused on the material things in life that are distracting you from recognizing your spiritual self. There we go. How can I break free from bonds that have been holding me back? Am I ready to let go? Ego, ignorance, dependency, temptation. You know how I was getting that vibe about clinging on to people because we want to try and fix it, but it being kind of messed up energy, and if we just let go, we'd find it's a huge relief. We're doing this to ourselves. Oppression is what makes you want to run away. Yeah, but that's like the outside oppression. So yeah, you're kind of you've lived a lot of that, Christine. This one today is talking about how we're doing that to ourselves, keeping ourselves there, you know. Nadine, constantly seeing past flames, seem to attracting admirers. Then my partner's talking marriage after 21 years. Wow, I feel extremely overwhelmed. Wow, yeah. So you're a magnet right now, Nadine. Yeah, Mercury retrograde does it, right? Brings them back. Interesting. So, Nadine, this is what it's about. It's about really knowing yourself. Really knowing yourself. Being pulled in many directions. It's like, oh, they want a piece of me, they want a piece of me, they want a piece of me. Who am I? What do I want? That's what this is saying. What do I want? You know yourself. So it's like the universe throwing random stuff at you because you've not decided what you want. And so it could be that you have not realized that relationships are for you to get what you want, not just for you to give them what they want. It's for you. That's what it's about, Nadine. Knowing what you want. It seems like it's a time for you to get focused on your abundance and to do things for yourself, because that gets you into that energy of what do I want? Well, I'm going to build it for myself. I'm going to make this abundance. And then when you get into that through business or whatever, building something for yourself, abundance for yourself, then you're like, damn, yeah, I do deserve. And then relationships, you're like, I want this and this and this from a relationship. And then you choose between them who is the one that can provide that. So it's time to focus on you and getting to know who you are and what you want. Because it seems like you haven't really asked yourself that. It's more about what they want to you at the moment, what they want. Thanks, Nina. Cara, some coffee. No way. Stop it, guy. Ha! Wouldn't that be amazing? Might be a car rides and coffee business partner. I'm getting tingles with that. Guidance on your love life, Nina. Yeah, you too, huh? Encouraging you to refocus. This is your higher self encouraging you to refocus on what it is that you want. So you know how it is. We have relationships and past relationships, and they come back around, especially around this time, and we're like thinking about them, and we're like, oh, that was crap, and I didn't like this about it, and our higher self's going to start focusing on all of that crap. You don't want to manifest that. You need to dream a new dream. Like these energies today, dream a new dream. What is it that you really want? Refocus yourself. Refocus yourself on what it is that you really want in your relationship, Nina, in a relationship. Oh, God. And then accept what is and wait. Accept that it's not in front of you, that you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, this is like all of the stuff that I've been saying. It's like, well, I've not been offered it yet. I've not seen it yet, what I want. And it doesn't mean, oh, well, back down then and settle for less. It means focus on what it is that you want. Remember, we're taking relationships to the next level now. We're standing in our power and going, no, I'm not putting up with that stuff anymore. But we need to wait for it, yeah, because it's not yet available. It hasn't been available to you. It doesn't mean that it isn't out there. It is out there. So you're not dreaming big enough, Nina, about your love life because you don't think it's out there because you've not seen it yet. Do that because there's something much better ahead for you. Thanks, Maria. Guidance for your love life, Maria. No, Christine, don't run away. It's not time to run away. It's time to stand strong now. Maria, allow time alone. You know how I was just saying to someone else about focusing on abundance now, raising things up, and then from that point you'll actually start to think more about what it is that you actually want in a relationship, because then you'll be in your power. So allow time alone at the moment, not so much a focus on your love life. Feel it and express love. This is we can't express love or give to other people until we've done the self-love thing, right? We think that we are loving other people, but then once we get to this higher state of self-love and then we cleanly give to people, then it feels very different, right? And so this is about like expressing love to yourself first. And once you truly feel it, and then you're going to be able to express it to others. So the focus isn't on love at the moment. So the potentials, it's about other things. You know, we can do that all the time. People do it with me all the time. They think they're in love with me or whatever. They mistake law of attraction to be sexual or romantic. It's not. It's just law of attraction stuff. So people come in our lives and we're like romance hungry. We want to project romance onto them, but it's for something else instead. So yeah, you've got different focuses at the moment according to your higher self. Needing to love yourself and feel that fully first. Hey, Will. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Will. Hey, J Heart, my nut. Oh, you've got a Q in your name. That makes things confusing. Hey, Alana. Oh, thanks, Alana, for your donation. What does your higher self want you to do with this connection? Okay. This connection is bringing stuff up, reminding you of things from the past to help you to let go of them. So sometimes it's just kind of loving what someone's showing. Wow, look at this. Loving what someone's showing us because they're helping us see things clearly or making you feel something. This connection, yeah, it's just bringing stuff up for you about the past. kind of a mirror, not really a mirror, just I don't know. I can't think of something that it's like, but someone that shows you, let go of the past again. Criticism, past criticisms, you judging yourself. It's about shadow work, this. So this person is bringing up things for you that you need to do shadow work about, Alana. That you need to accept and love within yourself and in your past too, especially in your past, to let go of that stuff. It's like you're tied to the past still energetically, and you need to let go of that. Hey, Katie. Okay, I think I did everybody's. Thanks for the donations. Let's get some more tarot out. So yeah, we do have that devil card there, the oppression. We're tying ourselves down somehow, oppressing ourselves. So much shadow work, I know, right? It's funny. A customer, old customer that hasn't been in here and hasn't had readings from me for ages, got in touch with me saying that she's working with someone else now doing shadow work. Like, this is what I really needed to do. No shit. That's what I've been saying for ages. Q stands for quirky. Because in here, J Hart, when people get the mini reads, I get them to put a Q at the start of the comments. So, because I don't have time to read all the comments, and you've got a Q at the end of it. So, to me, it looks like, yeah, you're always asking a question. The moon in our fields. There's unknowns about this too. We just got to go with it. The lobster at the bottom. Oh. Wow. Hang on. Quirky. Look. The moon is right there in that oppression card, but it's partly obscured behind the clouds. She's a lot obscured, isn't she? She's got the curtains over her head there. She's oppressing herself for some reason, not willing to see something. That's the devil stuff, right? That's the addictions and things like that. We don't want to see it, and we make excuses for it. Like, no, it's not an addiction. I just do this. They're so shiny, I know. I actually did a review on them, where I've got them, an online review. Right? They're such beautiful cards. It's just so slippy. 2 towers there as well. Anyway, I'm going to read the moon out from this book. See what it's got in 18. Oh man, doesn't have the numbers on them. There it is. Oh yes, could everyone click like on this video, please? Thank you. Thanks for the reminder, guy. The moon, intuition, confusion, vagueness, dreams, deception. Okay, so we've got this dreaming today, like I said in the energy update. Dreaming of something, imagining something to make it happen, of great things, a reunion or reconciliation. Doesn't have to be in a relationship. We could be dreaming about an ideal relationship coming in. We could be dreaming about our ideal job. Just reconciling with a part of ourselves that's true for ourselves, and bringing that into our lives by imagining it. Remember, when we're imagining things, we're not asking for it. That's not how we do it. That's not the asking part of the law of attraction when we're dreaming of stuff. When we're dreaming of stuff, we're actually getting on the same page as our higher self that knows that we want it already. It's getting in alignment so that we're reaching for the same things. So, some of our dreams are deceptive. Some of our dreams, what we're dreaming of isn't aligned with our higher selves. That's what this is saying. Some of the dreams that we're having is just not what our higher selves want. So you can dream it as much as you like, because when you're dreaming it, you're not asking for it. You're just getting on the same page as your higher self. So some of us are having dreams about relationships, about work, about money. It could be anything like that isn't actually aligned with us, so we're wasting our time. When the moon comes up in a reading, it's telling you to pay attention to your intuition. If your dreams are trying to tell you something, listen. Pay close attention to your inner voice and gut feelings. It's when we face our fears in the dark. Gut feelings is about having to try really hard. So if you're trying really hard to dream a dream and to manifest it, you're not in alignment with it. Because when you're in alignment with something, it flows. When you're dreaming of it, you feel excited. It just flows. It's easy. You get thought after thought after thought because your higher self is on the same page. And when you start imagining it, it starts throwing more ideas at you and more stuff that's aligned with it. That is alignment. When we're really trying hard to imagine something that we want, when we're not in alignment, it's hard work. So it's when we face our fears in the dark that real light can shine through and gain clarity. When the moon illuminates, hang on a minute. Pay close attention to your inner voice and gut feelings. It's when we face our fears in the dark that real light can shine through and gain clarity. So some of us are dreaming of something to end our fears instead of something that would be amazing. So we're listening to our ego instead of our intuition, and then trying to manifest something that's going to take away a problem that we've got. That's not in alignment. Very interesting. When the moon illuminates the night sky, it helps us to see the path we take. But what's in the shadows is what needs to be better examined. Just like being afraid of things you cannot see, it brings the fear of the unknown. Are you hiding something from someone or from yourself? Is someone hiding something from you? Da, da, da. Moon. It's asking us to set ourselves free, this card combo here. So, repressing ourselves by listening to our fears too much and then trying to manifest something to appease our fears, to make that fear go away. So focused on trying to, excuse me, so focused on trying to manifest something and to avoid fear. So this could be like focused on money or something, instead of focusing on your soul's purpose and just sharing your gifts and stuff like that. And then it being a struggle to try and manifest it because it doesn't flow properly. Even our thoughts about it, even our dreams about it doesn't flow properly. We have to really try hard to imagine it and visualize it and stuff like that. That's how we're oppressing ourselves. Whereas look at her, like she's got all of these tools at her fingertips there floating in front of her, but she's got a tea towel on her head. She can't see a thing because she's oppressing herself. Damn. Join our Facebook group, everybody. It's called Psychic Cafe, No Muggles Allowed. Love to see it in there. Where else you just fell over? Allah. It's coffee time. Psychic Cafe, No Muggles Allowed. That's it. Yeah. There's actually a link to it in the description box for this video. I'm going to make a coffee and then I'm going to get more tarot out and get deeper into this. How very interesting. See, this is always the way, right? The energy update for the day gives us a little bit of it, right? that it's about dreaming and stuff like that. And then in here, we're like, oh, well, taking it deeper. It's like, this is what we're doing wrong with that dreaming and stuff like that. And goodwill. Anyway, I'm going to make a coffee and I'm going to get some bananas and I'm going to be right back. I will leave my microphone here because I'm going to pee as well. Don't want you to listen to me. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, microphone is back on. Let's make this coffee and I'll be right back. I haven't watched Missy lately. Just haven't felt to. But it's interesting because after I made that video yesterday about that self-love Sunday, I'm like, oh, I'm turning into a lifestyle channel. She was saying that about her channel, right? It's a lifestyle channel. Isn't it funny? Because with those products and stuff, I felt that urge to make a video like that. I'm like, what's that about? Like, seriously, what's that about? Missed everything, Arabella. Hey, Suzanne. I didn't get bananas. Hang on. Oh, no, I'm not hungry. Bananas can wait. Arabella, what does your higher self want to tell you? The first card, Suzanne, from the top. I can't go through everything again. You'll have to watch the replay. Been on for like an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, Arabella. Absolutely, Arabella. What does your higher self want to tell you? Ooh, you're getting prepared for something. This is my guidance at the moment. This is the cards that I'm pulling for myself at the moment. So we're aligned. Get prepared, get ready, get ready. I do this weekly read for me on Sundays, no, sometimes Saturdays. At the weekend, there's people that are in this weekly read program thing that I do. And so I do read them for all of them first, and then I do mine. Mine is just full of this. Get ready, get ready, get ready. You're getting prepared at the moment. Something is about to happen. On the verge of something, Arabella. You're still getting prepared. It's good. You're going to have to take a risk. Your preparation is going well. You're going to have to take a risk. You're getting ready for that. And so it's like getting grounded and ready for some change that's coming in. You're on the threshold of something. It's been coming up over and over again. So relax. Know that you're on your path to it. It's going well. And it's going to come in when you're ready to take that risk, to take that leap of faith. Wow. Anyway, let's get some more tarot out, because this is really interesting, don't you think? These two cards and what they're saying to us. Thanks, Alana. Oh, let's find that out first. What do I and our connection mean to him? Interesting. It doesn't feel good enough for you, but it's good because you are getting to raise the bar. I think a lot of women are doing this now for the masculine. Well, a lot of the feminine is doing this now for the masculine, let's put it that way. Not men and women. But you know, when someone feels out of your league and then it makes you raise up and do better for yourself, that's what you're doing for them right now, right? So it's almost like they're jealous, but not jealous of you, but and not feeling good enough, but getting them to raise the bar is a good thing. Getting them to face it, right? Will they do it or won't they do it? That's the question. So grace is abundant. Whether they'll actually do it or not is another thing. So, but you will get to hear about it. So what does it mean? What does the connection mean to them? You're almost triggering them to step up, do something for themselves. But it's all within the flow. Like the grace card is great. So will they do it or not? That's the question. That's the question that's on all of our lips at the moment. Are they going to do it or not? Because they've got free will. They might not, but they might. Da, da, da. Yeah, in my weekly read, so similar. My personal one, and it was saying that my clarity and sureness about it, which I'm not holding right now, but apparently I've got to this week, will help them to do the same thing too. So mirrors everywhere. It's a good thing though. You're both learning. You're both learning from it. Does that answer it? I don't know. You see, I'm talking to people's higher selves here. They don't see it the same way as we do. They don't see it from a muggle perspective, and then we're like, yeah, but how did they feel? And that's like, no, give us the muggle version of it. Higher selves are like, can't, not a muggle. That's where you are right now. Waiting, are you, J Hart? Give us more tarot for today. What else do we need to know? Deceiving ourselves on something. I tried to do it with money, in 2012. Oh my God. Yeah, so I published my first book right at the end of 2011, The Healing Path Within. And then I was like to my guides, oh, great, because now I can help millions of people. And they all started laughing at me, saying, you won't even let enough money in to like have savings. Like, why do you think that you're going to allow millions of people to buy this book? And then what would it have been? I can't remember how much I would get not commission, but royalties for that book. It's like, it's not a chance you're going to let that much money in. You need to work on your abundance now. And I was so blocked with receiving and all kinds of things. Oh my God. Once I went into it. But I did, started with Denise Duffield Thomas's course. Wow. Money Boot Camp. When she just started it. So she'd been a Facebook friend for a while before that. She just started it, and I don't know how we met, in fact, but started with that. And then I got really, after a while, I did a lot of the healing stuff. It was really good for me. But then I got too focused on the money. And everyone was saying, oh, yeah, it works. You focus on the money, you ask for the money, get focused on that, and then it manifests. I'm like, it has the opposite effect for me when I focus on the money. Of course, because that's not my path, right? That's some people's path. But to me, it was that distraction. And then there was that time when I tried to manifest a Porsche. And I didn't even use a car, hey. I would drive the car. I just shared my partners at the time. I didn't need a car. He needed a car. I didn't need a car. Drive around on my bicycle all the time. No chance manifesting that. But yeah, we can get distracted by shiny things. He said that I've been challenging him. Yeah. That's the word. I've been challenging for him. He's been challenging for you. There you go. There you go. Patience. Look at this. We've got 2 aces out. So much new coming in. There is so much new coming in. Truth. Yeah, if we can get aligned with what we really want, what's really important to us, then it's going to come in. Oh, Barney, I just got your email from your donation. Probably not even on here anymore. Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is about a truth, something that's true for us, right? Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. I mean, something that's really going to grow. Oh, God, we're being asked to get into alignment with what is really right for us at the moment, aren't we? And stop fooling ourselves that it's something else, somebody else, or whatever. Let me just, oh no, I don't want to look at that. Stop it. Oh no, what's happening? I was trying to click on PayPal and I think I switched the camera off because there's something came across, a little notification. Yeah, the aces are good, right? Hang on, I need to start the camera again. I did something to it by mistake. Oh God, what did I do? Oh, it looks all right on that. It doesn't look all right on the phone. Jesus. It looks like it's... I'm just going to ignore my phone. It's like a cinema... it's like a thin cinematog... I don't know what the word is. Like wide angle. Very, very thin. Like a surround shot. It looks like on my phone. Thank God it's not like that. Should be back now. J Hart, what's your name? Apart from J Hart. Ash Forks is Timothy, by the way. So we've got 2 aces there. We do have something big coming. Gaining momentum. Oh, I was trying to tell Video Cloud what was going on. There was the 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles in my energy update. I'm like, Video Cloud, it's momentum. It's gaining momentum is what it is. Sometimes I get more clarity in parts of it than when I'm actually doing those videos. Not often. But I did today. Something is gaining momentum. It's powerful. Told him yesterday until he lets go of what's holding him hostage, I'll only communicate with between our higher selves. Julie. Julie. It's one of those days. 2 cards each time. Oh look, there's the 4 of Voices that we got in the energy update on the bottom of the deck there. Dreaming of something. So does that make sense when we're doing our imagining and when it's actually in alignment with our higher self and what our higher self knows that we really want, truly want? And that imagining feels really good. We get really excited. It flows like with one idea after another. That shows you when you're in alignment. When it's hard to imagine something, you have to force yourself to do that visualization. Not in alignment. Yeah, Timothy's the unofficial greeter. Yeah, Julie, gotta stay in our own lane. We get so caught up in focusing on them, especially, right? And what they need to do. We forget to look in the mirror. After my massage on Saturday, I went to the supermarket. They were both laughing at me, and I didn't know why. I knew why when I got home because I looked in the mirror, and my mascara was like all down here. I got like two panda eyes. They didn't tell me; they just laughed at me. You found me through Petals, a Facebook page. Oh, been a lot of sharing going on lately. So appreciative of it. So much feedback lately. Wow, my Facebook page is blowing up right now. It's really good. I just keep on randomly paying to promote some posts. I feel like it. It's working well. Christine, you've been baking. Made a Persian love cake. Oh, red velvet cake. I only tried red velvet cake once. It gave me a really bad headache. Check it out. Look what we've got here. The 10 of materials, like that's everything that we want in a relationship kind of thing. It's the happy family, the house, it's all the material stuff, it's the actual stuff that's manifested and all of that. It's the whole picture, it's when we're just that mystical point of just being happy with everything that we've got. The two of inspiration here, it's like choosing it, it's having that vision, it's seeing the bigger picture. It feels like we've asked for something big, or our higher self knows that we've asked for something big, and it's saying, can you get on the same page as that now, please? Even these two cards together, look, they're looking that way. They've got a telescope looking in the horizon. It's like, oh, it's so far off. This 10 of materials, this relationship that I want, this happy family that I want, this business that I want, this abundance that I want, this community that I want. It all just seems so far off, but I've got to choose it right now. We've got to choose it right now. We've got to dream big. The big dreams that are in alignment with us, the big dreams that make us excited, that come easy to us. Lots of food coloring. Can't eat it either. Oh my God. It was terrible. See, I've still got a problem with chocolate. Gives me a headache now. Chocolate's betrayed me. It always used to give me a headache. In fact, oh my God, I had a customer, this was years ago, probably about 18 years ago. And she was like, Claire, you got to try these cacao nibs. Just try them. They're the worst. Oh my God, I have them and I get an instant headache. Yeah, I've got to be careful with the dark chocolate. It's the only chocolate I like, but the darker it is, the more pure cacao it is, the more it hurts my head. Really bad. Oh, that sounds amazing, Christine. Fig cake with cardamom, almond meal, rose petals. That sounds amazing. I don't eat cake much. I'm more of a savoury girl. I had two fruit fairies show up yesterday. A rose fairy brought me some water pears as well, which are also, do you want to see? Which are also called heart, she called them heart fruits. They kind of look like hearts. Water pears. Do you all know what these are? So I got these, and I also got a fire again. A fire fairy showed up too. Very watery. We've got one of these trees here, but they're light pink. I don't know how to make them dark like this. These come from the farms. The tree that we have here is just light. Super dark chocolate seems to help my memory. Wow. It's nice. Very crunchy. So I've got to focus on the big stuff. And when it's in alignment with us, recognize when a dream is in alignment with us or when it's not. Okay. That's how we know whether something's in alignment with us. When we're imagining it, it flows. We gather more. Like a snowball rolling down the hill. Going in the right direction. Because it's gathering more snow. It's gathering more good stuff. And it feels great. So who's been doing that? Dreaming stuff that doesn't feel good. That doesn't flow. Trying to manifest it. Trying to visualize it. Yeah. They're very watery. They don't have a lot of taste. Maybe a little bit citrusy. A little bit. But it's pretty much just water. Migraine season. I'm not sure if I've ever had a migraine, but maybe it's the same. I don't know. I call them headaches. I'm not really a headache person, but cacao does it each time. I was going to try and wean myself off chocolate because of it. But when they were laughing at me with my makeup on my panda eyes from a massage, they had like 2 for the price of 1 chocolate. So what could I do but get more? Okay, give us more on this. What else do we need to know about this? Energy gaining momentum by us dreaming about the right things that we really want. Wow. I wonder what it is in chocolate that gives us headaches. Oh my god, rose water. I love rose water. Oh, rose jelly. What's that? Like, that's sweet. Turkish delight. Oh my god, I love that. Rose, Turkish delight. A super mean headache. Oh, okay, Gabe. Yeah, I had it once. I had it once and I went to hospital with it. And they did a spinal thing, spinal tap. Thinking I might have had meningitis. They called it a meningism, which I thought was funny because it has jism in it. In other words, the doctors thought I had a meningitis kind of thing. It probably was a migraine. I just hadn't experienced them before. I'm just having my breakfast here. The sun. It's even better than the Ten of Materials, hey? It's even better than the Ten of Materials. It's when we feel this childlike, we feel like kids again. That's what it should feel like when you're imagining this stuff too. When you're visualizing, when you're dreaming of the stuff that's really right for you, you should feel like a kid again. Same as I've been told about the twin flames as well, make us feel like kids again. Yeah, really beautiful energy, the sun. It's just everything going right. I'm just going to check PayPal. Maybe it's time to buy myself a new iPad mini. I don't want a big one. Hard to hold. Get one that matches. No, nothing new in PayPal. What's better than the sun? Marriage. The Four of Wands. Prosperity and harmony. Yeah, it's very crunchy. It's good. I used to take them off the tree here and put them in my porridge along with bananas. Bit of crunch to it. I haven't seen them anywhere else but Australia, these. Thailand. No, Asia. I thought I was in Australia then. They're pretty good, but I never buy them. I haven't got a dragon fruit. They're everywhere here. I don't often buy them either. I used to when I first got here. I usually buy a PayPal mine. PayPal seems to be suffering from a case of the Mercury retrogrades. Thank you. I see it, I think. Marge. Oh, I see that the balance has gone up anyway. We get a lot of the white dragon fruits here. Red on the outside, but white on the inside. Oh, nice. What's your block with money, Marge? Let's find out. Wow. Big question, that one. It's a good one to ask, though. Marge. Interesting. Who perceives the perceiver? When this card comes out, it's always about being more bothered about what other people will think. What will people think of me if I have more money? People think all kinds of things. Yeah, some people get triggered by it. Some people think that you shouldn't want it. Some people think that you're, I don't know, evil, maybe. People have all kinds of beliefs about money, making it mean something that it's not. But yours is like, oh no, what will they think? What will they think? So it's keeping you out of this state of grace. I've got it, Marge. Thanks. Heather. Heather. Yeah. I thought the email just came through, so PayPal's catching up now. It's just PayPal are a little behind. It was taking hours before for an email to come through, a notification to come through. And even when I log into it, it doesn't have the transactions, the recent transactions up there on the page. It's not you, it's PayPal. Seems to have caught up now. Okay. scared of what other people will think. Other people will think all kinds of things. It's about them and their money stuff. So you're keeping yourself out of that state of grace because you're too bothered about what other people will think. Can't please everyone. This is good. Bad. But if you're the front runner in it, if you allow that abundance in, you're kind of giving them permission to do the same thing. You'll be able to help them. It's actually being of a service to them, especially when you get aligned with it and then you allow yourself to communicate it. Yes. So you're a front runner in this, Marge. You're holding yourself back but because of what other people will think, but they're blocked from money. So don't hold yourself back because other people have money blocks. Be cavalier about it and say, okay, I'm going to get there first and show them the way. Be of service to them. Yeah? So it's just about what other people will think, how they'll react to it, and they will. You're right in that, because they do, they will and they do, but it doesn't matter really. It's about their stuff. Let's get some of these out for the collective. You'd be playing a different role. Putting a different hat on, playing a different role. See, the sun's coming up there, sunrise, a new day, something different. I think I will. I mean, otherwise, why would I have such a strong urge to make that video about the products that I got? There's something in it. And I don't know, maybe it's just going to be more diverse in what I do. I don't know what it is. But I feel it too, that we're going to be playing a different role. It's not exactly as we see it or think that it is. And I've been doing this for a long time now. And it's great. It's the same with the Muay Thai stuff as well, you know. Do that. Temptation will test you. It's that pear that I just ate. Yeah, temptation will test you. Again, back to that, us dreaming of stuff that isn't really aligned with us. That's a temptation. It's like, that's me trying to manifest a Porsche. What a waste of energy that was. Emotional times, Will. I watched a movie yesterday that made me cry. It was so romantic. It made me cry. Temptation will test you. It was a nice cry, though, you know. You only see something nice, it makes you cry. But don't be. Recognize when you're getting off track and you're getting tempted to focus on something else. I mean, that devil card was the first one out. How we're fooling ourselves with what I want. Arrow, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Secret admirer. Who is it? A secret admirer. Hiding. Watching. So we're not quite in alignment yet. Give us more on this. Why? Get us into alignment then. I guess this is everything that they're telling us. Get us into alignment then. Oh yeah, kids make it tricky. Right? You'll be taken care of in difficult times. Got to trust. Very protected right now. Pleasure with a close friend. This is, I'm asking the question now of getting in alignment. So we need to know that we are protected, yeah? So we don't need to be so fearful because we are protected. Trust in the universe, trust in that. Pleasure with close friends. Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. The energies are weird. Still, I mean, it has eased up since that new moon, don't you feel it? But then again, someone was asking me about it yesterday. I'm like, then again, I still am hidden away, you know? I thought about going and socializing on Saturday night, but I fell asleep instead. Half of me wanted to go and half of me didn't want to go, and I'd been up since 4 a.m., so. Yeah, we go through that grieving process at the end of anything, really. Supermodel me. A realistic model. A real model, not like a body model as well. An alignment model. Yeah, I mean, we can do it in any way. That's what's been said about the twin flames, right? Is that when we're in alignment, we can just shine. It doesn't really matter what we do. People soak up that energy. You don't have to be like talking about it like I am. Oh, Chris, yeah. You didn't cry when your 31-year marriage ended. Cried with absolute relief. That's what the energy update was about today. Is that when we let go of something, we feel the relief of it instead of thinking it's going to be sadness and grief. That's when you know you're really ready to do it, right? When you feel that relief. So, whew, thank God for that. Yeah, me too. When mine ended. Oh, thank you, Christine. I'm feeling beautiful at the moment. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. It's the waiting game, and the energy is a bit messed up right now. When's Mercury coming out of its temper tantrum? Pay attention to finances. I've spent so much money lately. Oh my God, all of these products that I've been buying, so expensive. But I tell you what, that money just flows in even more. Should have seen it yesterday. My phone was going off with purchases like constantly, not my purchases, other people's purchases from me. It was going off like one after another, after another, after another. I'm like, this is cool. It comes in faster than I can spend it, which is awesome. I'm going to build a house probably. I think I'm going to build a house. It's so cheap to build a house here. Oh, something's going on with my ear. Pressure build-up from the microphone. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. This doesn't mean be fearful. This means pay attention to your finances. What's happening? Just gave you the example of what's happening with mine. It's awesome. It's just flowing, 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 flowing. Both ways. In and out. Pay attention to what's happening. That's another sign of alignment. I keep on saying that, right? There's a lot of signs of alignment. Abundance is one of them. Maybe I need a new iPad. You know, I bought this iPad and I think it's pretty heavy, but the new ones are even heavier. And I play games on it, and I hold it like this when I play games on it, and it actually causes problems in this hand that my massage therapist fixes every week. And so it's not about the money. And if I got a new one, then it would be I could get one that matches my MacBook, same that rose gold color. But I don't want it to be heavy. And I don't want one of the bigger ones. You could get one. You could get one today if I wanted. I use it to play a game on it and read books, but I haven't been doing a lot of that lately. And first of all, I got it to be my day off device so that I could still do online shopping, which wasn't great on the phone at the time. And so I could still do online shopping and do my stuff, but without opening up my computer and getting all the emails and all of this stuff from my business. Finished furnishings. I had a dream about it. You've just reminded me, Nadine. I had a dream about it last night. I did, about living in a new place and getting an IKEA thing, desk thing. I had an office. My dream last night. I moved. Got to finish building it. I kind of like that and stuff like that. I'm good at it. I did my own kitchen in my house in the UK that I renovated. I did the tiling for it, not the floors. I got someone else to do that because it's kind of important that it needs to be flat. I did the walls, the tiling on the walls, the splashback tilings. What else? I built all the cabinets for it. I kind of like doing stuff like that. You're just looking up retrograde. When is it? When does it end? I think it's in about 5 or 6 days. Oh, 2. Okay, we've got another week of it. You'll spend some for me, Nina. I'm just saving it all up now. And I'm like, oh, a house. I'm going to get a house. Just cheap to build here. Land, not particularly, although it's getting cheaper right now. Let's get more cards out. Pay attention to your finances. You want a tiny house. I've often had big houses. I like a lot of space, but then, like in Thailand, we don't have big houses. There are some, but this is kind of big to have this amount of space. It's kind of big for here, but I do like. Yeah, not too much. Hi, Leo. Readings are by donation, Leo. You're refinishing your kitchen sink. Kitchen sink. Poised. Poised and ready is on the bottom of the deck. Ready? Are we? Maybe. Almost. So something is going around and around and around and around. It's coming back around again. The same old lessons, the same old things for us to clean it up this time. Pay close attention to what's going on in your mind, especially at the moment. This is Mercury in retrograde stuff, right? It's not just people coming back into our lives. It's stuff that we've been through. Comes back into our lives for us to clean it up. We're really getting prepared for something big here. Poised. Remember that was on the bottom of the deck. Clean it up. Tiny home. You like tiny homes? Big places. No, not too big. I mean, my first house that I got in the UK and I renovated, 6 bedrooms. I ended up having, it was even more than that when I started, but I made them bigger. Took walls out and stuff like that. Bigger rooms and less of them. 6 bedrooms, 4 floors, 3 floors, and a wine cellar. Yeah, have a look at the pinned comment there. It tells you what to do if you want a reading from me. Yeah, I think so too, Nadine. I like those simple jobs. Like I said in the energy update for today, that's when I get some of my guidance too, when I'm doing the washing up, when I'm just doing simple jobs. I kind of sometimes really like repetitive jobs, but I don't like cleaning. Or sometimes I do, but I'm going to get some romance cards out soon. Let's do these. first. Let's get one. Or maybe not one. Spirit animals. What have you got for us today? Co-create with spirit. Remember, we've got to co-create, so you've got to play your part in it and get on that same page as spirit. The best for you. So dreaming more of the stuff that you want and going for it, aiming high, co-create. We've got to remember to do that. Canary spirit singing our own song, following our own path. Our path. Our paths are very unique, each and every one of us. Like, what's right for me isn't right for you. People that copy me or try and follow me, it was not going to work for them. It didn't work for me either when I had like business idols kind of thing. When I was doing all that money and opening up to receive and trying to grow my business, I would be doing those courses and stuff, or have a lot of entrepreneurial friends on Facebook and be in all the groups and everything. And I'm like, oh, I like the way that your business is structured. I'll try that. Always backfired on me. It's like, no, you've got to do your own. You got to do you, right? Your own path, and we're all different. But we can get little bits from each, you know. Psychic Cafe retreat. Oh, I retreat away from you all. It wears me out doing the in-person stuff. But I'll tell you what does fire me up is when I'm training and I get an audience. Now that has the opposite effect. Doing this stuff in person wears me out. And when I get an audience for the my time, it fires me up. Oh, laying solid foundations, of course, in ourself first. Yes, in ourself first. And then what? Maybe relationships, businesses, that kind of thing. Laying the solid foundations in ourselves first. You see, it could be everything that I've done in this business could be leading me to something new. What's this? Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. Yes. Look, it's the number 8 too, which is infinite abundance. Life is a mystery. You can't know. No guarantees. Let's do some romance, see what's going on. What did we have? We had, I think it was heart-to-heart conversations in the energy update today. Let's see if we've got something else for us lot here. Calling your soulmate. Is that imagining, you know? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. What a good card to come out. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So the visualizations help bring you together. Mm. Mm. We're calling in our soulmate energetically. Yeah, you can all watch me fight. Beat people up. What else? A heart card. No, one of these first. Love oracle card. Oh, I don't know how you can all do the cold. Can't do it. Oh, clock, tick tock. Passion at the bottom of the deck there. Waiting. Needs time, takes time, in time cycles. Time to heal. Progress. Could be making progress, but in time. Visualizing it to get on that same page as our higher self. But it also helps them too. It actually calls them in. Thank you, Veronica. you have a question, Veronica? Oh, Leo, it's you. Hey, Veronica. Let's get one of these out first, and then I'll do you, Veronica. Whoa. Cool. So now you all know, after I did that Self-Love Sunday video, why I'm messing with my hair all the time in videos. I'm constantly going, because my head gets really sweaty. It's the first thing that sweats on me. And so my hair sticks to my head, sticks to my neck. That's why I hair my wear up all the time. A lot. I wear my hair up a lot. I just ordered a silk scrunchie, apparently, because I'm getting sleep oils and stuff for my hair. You need to tie it up, apparently. And silk is the best. Silk scrunchie. Okay, we've got gratitude. This is about calling in your soulmate. Those visualization helping. Our sureness and our tunnel vision about that is helping to bring them in. It just takes time, right? And it's helping them to get firmer about it. Gratitude. Remember, the feminine is leading the way now. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. This means that we're enjoying the journey, aren't we? Florida. Is Florida nice and warm? Yeah, I need one stronger than me too, Christine. Remember when I was sparring with my man, who is a Muay Thai world champion, sparring with him, and he punched me in the face. And then he felt so bad about it. Like, we'd sparred before we got together, but once we were together, apparently he wasn't allowed to punch me in the face anymore, but I was allowed to punch him in the face. He punched me, and he's like, "Oh, are you okay? Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm okay. Okay. Veronica. Will my ex and I get back together? What's his block? Let's see. Thanks for your donation. Veronica, will you get back together? Well, you're on track to something, doing what you love, making love, but resisting to empower yourself. So it feels to me like you might be having a time out to get on your own page kind of thing, to empower yourself, because you're kind of resisting that, wanting to be in relationship before it's time. So you're probably in separation right now, just sort stuff out by yourselves, but you are on track. So your block is to stepping into your power. Maybe you're backing down a little bit too much to be in relationships. I don't want to get too abundant because you want to be abundant with someone else, that kind of thing. Or don't want to get too strong or too confident or whatever. So you're resisting empowering yourself. Don't resist that. That's your block. What about him? Oh, abundance. You see. Okay, his block, abundance, feels like they need more. Feels like that, a lot of the masculines have got this at the moment, feeling like that they need to provide still. That old paradigm, what is the masculine for? I've got to provide everything. I should be the stronger one, should be the one that's more abundant, should be able to provide and stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily benefit them, right? Because it's almost codependent, thinking about other people, providing for other people. So his block, you're both in separation for a good reason at the moment. Yours is empowerment, theirs is abundance. Figuring that out. Makes sense, Veronica? Yes, you do need a strong person, Christine. Yeah, you're broken up. Felt that. Felt that, yeah. Well, I think that's it. I think that's it for today. So we're getting on track with, oh, Thank you, whoever that was, who just donated. Okay, so maybe I'm staying longer because you're still donating. Deborah, it must have been you. Any guidance from higher self for me, please? Next few donation. I just went pink. Face just got flushed. Okay, hang on. Not happy being split. But the more you get over your block, do your stuff, the quicker you can get together again. Deborah, guided from your higher self. Detaching from doubt. So yes, you definitely need to be more confident in where you're headed in your path, your unique path forward. Got doubt cancels abundance. Really hard to see these cards, right? And detachment. So detaching from that doubt. So it seems like a worry pattern is just keep on hooking you up, keep on like taking you, grabbing you, pulling you down to those same kind of patterns. This one, it's this, Deborah. Something going round and around and around in your mind keeps on coming up again, similar kind of patterns, and it's fundamental kind of stuff. It's like a pattern of worrying about things or getting focused on doubt. I mean, it's about doubt. No doubt, it's about doubt. State of like worrying. Good job, and Deborah. What else? Creating something that is you. This is creating yourself. I mean, that's what our lives are about. We think that we're here to save the world or to create something in this muggle world or to do something for everyone else. And we're not. We're here to create ourselves, take our spirit to the next level, learn things. And manifestation is part of that. You know, you might be here to be a master manifester, manifest things. But yeah, creating yourself is what you're doing. So don't doubt yourself so much, Deborah. Because doubting yourself is why you're doubting abundance and other things. Quite a pile of cards here. Thanks, Deepta. You're allowed here. Deepta, anything my higher self thinks is important? Probably not. They don't seem to think a lot of things are important, really. But I know what you mean. It's about you and your path. Wow, so similar. Deepta, empowering yourself and sabotaging that. So wanting to back down and be nice instead of empowering yourself. So you have this urge to stand up for yourself and you're like, oh no, that's not nice. I'm going to be peaceful instead. And you push it down. Push the empowerment down and sabotage it. You get an urge to be empowered first. And it could be anything. It could be to express anger. It could be draw up a boundary. It could be to say no. It could be to fight back. It could be to walk away. It could be all of these things. And then you stop yourself from doing it. You sabotage yourself from that empowered thing by questioning it. That's not the right thing. That's not the good thing to do. That's not the nice thing to do. That's not the peaceful thing to do. You got to trust your first urges. Now, I'm not saying like cave into our ego all the time and fears, but that's not what it is. The empowerment urge is for a reason. It's our guidance, right? It is our guidance. So you're probably judging guidance as being ego incorrectly, probably because of religious stuff. We've been taught, like, don't express your anger, be nice, don't stand up for yourself, be kind, that kind of thing. So still sabotaging the empowered urges that you get and pushing them down and ignoring them. Got to give yourself permission, I'm getting from this. Intimacy, to truly be yourself and be open to that. You're everything, remember. There's a time to be angry, there's a time to have boundaries, there's a time to say no, there's a time for everything. So, Deepta, soften and open to be more of yourself, truly yourself. Shadow work is what this is about. Not turning your back on anything. Yeah, to be ourselves, that's it. Julie. Round and round. Okay, I think I've done everyone now. Thanks everyone for coming along. Always nice to have you in here in my cafe. Thanks for all of your support of my channel. It's very much on. It does out, don't I? Very much appreciated. And have a great day. Good night, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day if it's still that for you. And see you tomorrow. Let's do this all again tomorrow. Have a good one.